Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're ready to play some music, and I'm trusting that you're ready to sing with us. We've got Anthony Perry here on drums, and the amazing Rory playing with only his socks on. Yeah, that's new. Nothing new there. Happy Sunday. Let's sing together. Change for the better. Life is always changing. I know change will do me good. Life is always changing. And I know change will do me good. When I stay in one place too long, I welcome change for the better. And something just feels wrong, I welcome change for the better. Nature's blooming round us, always change for the better. And I know change will do me good. Yes, I know I change for the better. Yes, I know change, it's all good. Life is always changing. I know change will do me good. Life is always changing. I know change will do me good. When I stay in one place too long, I welcome change for the better. And something just feels wrong, I welcome change for the better. Nature's blooming around us, always change for the better. And I know change will do me good. Yes, I know I change for the better. Yes, I know change, it's all good. It's all good.
Welcome to the Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, where transformation happens. We're so glad you're here, whether in person or in our virtual sanctuaries on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Delanne Haslam. I'm so happy to welcome you today. Love streamers, be sure to say hello so we know who's joining us online. We love that you're part of our community. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our individual consciousness so we can help make the world a better place. Please join me now in saying our promise. We promise to embody love, compassion, and kindness everywhere we go, and to be the peaceful presence we want to experience in this world. We recognize the divine oneness in everyone and everything, including all living creatures, Mother Earth, and the universe. We promise to be generous, sharing our time, talents, and treasures as we serve from the highest truth that love is the way. Recognizing and embodying this love for all, we help create a world that works for everyone. Thank you. Do we have any first-time visitors today? If so, we'd love to welcome you if you're willing to raise your hand. I didn't see anyone sneak in here. Okay, everybody bring your friends. We do have, after service today, our Get to Know Us meeting, where anyone is welcome to come and find out who we are, what we believe, how you can get involved. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I affirm for you that you will experience a blessing this morning. Our theme this month is Divine Uncertainty, and Reverend Cindy's talk is called The Path Less Traveled. Our special music today is fabulous and amazingly talented Sofie, Zane. Awesome. Our practitioners serving today are Teresa Martin, sharing a reading and a time of sacred silence before leading us in prayer. And Sue Gardner is holding high watch throughout the service. knowing that the best and highest is unfolding for each one of us as we share this sacred time together. Now, before I get started, I'd like to call Robert up to talk about food, fun, and friends.
Hi there. So last week they twisted my arm to keep Food, Fun, and Friends till this week. So today is absolutely the last day to do bidding. Check your bids to make sure you weren't outbid on things. We also noticed on a few things people didn't make the minimum bid, so you might want to look at that and up your minimum bid if you didn't quite make that. Events start next week. So we just wanted to give you all one last chance. So check it out. Thank you.
Thanks, Robert. Okay, everyone, remember you can pop in on Facebook every Wednesday at noon for a live practitioner-led meditation, or you can enjoy any time at your convenience after that. Also, remember we have a weekly book study at 9:30 a.m. in the Retreat Center, where lots of interesting conversations take place. And next month's book is All About Love, New Visions by Bell Hooks. Now, before I share what's coming up, remember you can find more details on our website at spirituallyfree.org. And if you're here in person, be sure to check out our flyers on the wall and utilize our hospitality team. They're amazing. Today, after service, we have choir practice. So anyone involved in that, be sure to stay.
Actually, I just got a text from Rich, and he is sick.
Oh.
So I've postponed choir rehearsal till next week.
Fooled you. Okay, next week. Tomorrow, June 1st, will be our second Singing Resistance Pod meeting. Our first meeting was so successful, wasn't it? We had lots of people join us on Facebook since then, too, so it should be a great meeting. This is at 6 p.m. in the Retreat Center downstairs. June 4th at 7 p.m., Reverend Cindy is leading an interfaith pride service at the First Baptist Church on the corner of 8th South and 13th East. And this should be a really nice way to start off your Pride Month, so please join us if you're able. It's finally here, Saturday, June 6th. The amazing Sean Galloway is coming in concert. You're not going to want to miss this. Get your tickets using the QR codes on the flyer, and be sure to get a VIP ticket if you want to be in the first 2 rows. The Spiritually Free Band will make an appearance, and there will be light refreshments served. And, the music is enough to get you there, so be sure to join us. June 12th is the House of Prayer for All Peoples, and this month they welcome Deborah Oaks Coe. And then Sunday, June 21st, we welcome the fabulous Megan Solito for a workshop called Love, the Portal to the Highest Magic. In this transformative workshop, you will experience opening the heart as a portal to your deepest magic and aliveness. The magic isn't out there, it's in you. A light lunch will be included. And last, don't forget there's a sign-up sheet in the lobby to help our booth at Pride, Salt Lake City Pride, at the end of the month. And I've already signed up and can't wait to help out. And last year, I met our saxophone friend Val, which was an awesome thing. Now we get to hear her music as a result. So you never know who you're going to meet. Come sign up and help us at the Pride booth. Finally, our center was founded on and is grounded in prayer. Prayer helps us deal with whatever comes our way and helps us realize there's a spiritual purpose for whatever might be happening. If you're having trouble knowing this, please let one of our practitioners pray with you and know this for you until you can know it for yourself. Our practitioners are trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer, and they are wearing the stoles. They will be available in the room across the hall right after service. And of course, you can always submit a prayer request online or in the lobby, and all of the practitioners will uplift you in prayer for the week. Now I invite you to allow the reading, a time of sacred silence, and the centering music to connect you with the spirit that lives within as we open our hearts to receive Teresa's prayer.
Today's reading is the poem by Robert Frost. It's called The Road Not Taken. 2 roads converged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both to be one traveller. Long I stood and looked down. I looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though, as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves. No step had trodden black, and oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how many leads on to way. How many leads on to way. I doubted if I could ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere. Ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that made all the difference.
I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the maker of heaven. I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the maker of heaven. I give it all to you, God, trusting that you'll make something beautiful out of me. I give it all to you, God, knowing that you'll make something beautiful out of me. So I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. There's nothing I hold on to. There's nothing I hold on to. There's nothing I hold on to. There's nothing I hold on. There's nothing I hold on to. There's nothing I hold on to. There's nothing I hold on to. There's nothing I hold on. 'Cause I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the maker of heaven.
Something beautiful was made by love, by the divine absolute. And each and every one in this beauty holds that love and beauty within. The creative force that came through us, into us, around us, and as us. It is ever present in our lives, in our bodies, in our mind, in our hearts, and in love. It is always there. I am so grateful for this loving presence that lives in my life. I am grateful for all of the things that come into it. I am grateful for this path that I chose, this path not chosen, not taken. But this path that I took was a different path. It's the path everyone here is taking in that magnificence that Delan was singing about, each in their magnificence, awakening to that newness, that wholeness. So into that place of wholeness, we leave chaos behind and bring in harmony and goodness and belovedness. We bring all the good that there is into this life in this harmonious way, where we hear the music, the birds, the wind, the love that enshrines us, the love that embraces us, and the beauty that we already are. I am so grateful for all the volunteers that do the work here on a Sunday, those in the every single part of our service. It's so amazing and so wondrous. And I give thanks. And in this day, for all the good there is in the world, I choose harmony over chaos. I choose the beloved over others. I choose all the good there is, and I choose that path not taken. So for all of that, I give thanks. I am so grateful, as together we all say, and so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Teresa. So all those times in our past when we didn't lean on our own understanding because the situation we were looking with, the situation we were confronted with, was something new, something we didn't expect. And sure, it was a little scary, but we did it anyway. And we're all here. We're all still here. We can jump into our lives and express our fullness, trusting in the divine, trusting beyond our understanding, and know we're better than okay. So let's sing this song together. Jump.
Take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I jump into my life, abandon fear and strife. Wake up my desire, jump into the fire. I'm flying higher. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I jump into my life, abandon fear and strife. Wake up my desire, jump into the fire. I'm flying higher. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I jump into my life, abandon fear and strife. Wake up my desire, jump into the fire. I'm flying higher. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I trust God in me. All of life is here for me. I take a leap of faith and see all I want comes easily. I trust God in me.
Thank you. I'm excited to introduce our special music together. You already know who she is. I don't need to introduce Sofie Zane. Amazing. Today you'll get to hear her accompany herself with a different instrument. It's just incredible, the talent that comes out of this person. Anyway, wonderful to have Sofie Zane. It is blessed to have you right now.
Okay, well, I've chosen a song about paths and wandering. And and hopefully finding your way, right? I found this song as I was listening to Irish albums from Irish artists for my other thing. I run an Irish band and I play a lot of like harp music, like Celtic harp music. And so I ran across this song. It was written in the 90s by a man named John Spillane. It's called All the Ways You Wander. All the ways you wander, all the ways you roam, all across great oceans, all across the foam, through the faraway houses, through the sunsets on fire, searching for the island of your heart's desire, where the sun is always shining, oranges grow on trees. You only have to wait 2 seconds, therefore anything that you please, in a garden of daisies, the circle of light, searching for the island of your heart's delight. I'll wait for you like a true friend. I'll wait for you to the very end. And if you take the long way, if you take the long way home, down where the magicians and the dreamers roam, through the mountains of morning, through the valleys of night, searching for the island of your heart's delight. I'll wait for you like a true friend. I'll wait for you to the very end.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sofie. Wow. Let's give her some more love. I'll tell you what, our music program, it makes my job so much easier because they get to open your hearts to receive what I'm ready to say. Thank you, Rick, and the Spiritually Free Band. I'm so blessed and grateful for all of you. So welcome to our last Sunday of the month. It's been a longer Sunday month. Today's the 5th Sunday. And I loved the book of the month. And Tom Keeves writes in Thriving Through Uncertainty so many truths that I have experienced in my life. So thriving in uncertainty, when I think about my life, I think that's what happened for me. I thrived even though my family moved over and over from different state to different state, and it really prepared me for the life that I have today. I didn't know I was going to say that, but today, when I'm talking about the path less traveled, what I'm calling out is Honoring uncertainty is a state of mind. Questioning acts of love as we make progress, not war with ourselves. So, in fact, let's just take a breath right now. Let's just breathe in. Because some of the things that I'm going to say can be kind of hard to hear. And that is that many of us go through life punishing ourselves. We punish ourselves because we think we know the way, and then it doesn't work out that way. And we're thinking, well, what did I do wrong? Where did I take the wrong path? How did it happen that I'm here and I'm in a similar situation that I've always been, whether it's in relationships, in our body temple, in our finances? So, in spiritual growth, we always ask that you ask yourself empowering questions. Not those questions of, Teresa, why did you do that? Tricia, why'd you do it that way? See, those why questions, they just stop us. Because immediately our ego wants to protect ourselves and think that it knows that it took the right path, even though we end up at that wall again, over and over again. So there's this myth of certainty. We think that's what it's all about. I know, I always thought that's what it was all about. Well, I'm certain that I can make a living. I'm certain that this is going to be happening in my life when I hit this age, when I hit this milestone. The myth of certainty can be very rigid and can be a prison that we create for ourselves. I've been in that prison, and I've also witnessed other people in that prison. So, we've got someone out there talking. Must be you, Dawn. No, okay. What happens is when we cling to plans, when we cling to beliefs, when we cling to identities, it doesn't make a path of where we're meant to be. We're trying to make ourselves right. Well, the universe always makes us right. Whatever we believe is usually what is happening and manifesting in our life. So, some people think if you predict it, you can survive it. Anyone ever been there? What's the worst case scenario here? Well, if that happens, I have the tools and I'll be able to get through it. But spiritual maturity means that we stay present, even if we don't have guarantees. So I'll tell you a little thing that happened to me. I was going through a breakup and I needed to get a new car. And I had some money stashed away and I said, well, I've got $5,000 and I'm going to go get a perfect car for me, used car, it's going to serve me. And I found exactly what I wanted, a Subaru. That's funny to me because I just saw an artist named Kristen Key last night. And she talked a lot about Subarus. But anyway, I got this Subaru. It was a Subaru Outback. The interior was immaculate. Leather seats, all automatic, gorgeous car. I even took this car to a mechanic and said, hey, can you check it out and make sure that this car is going to serve me? I want to buy this car. And he looked at the car, he looked under the engine, he checked everything out, and he said, it's good. There's a couple things that you can do, but it's not expensive. I would say go ahead and get it. So I buy this car. And I noticed, well, this is very interesting. When I'm in the car and I'm driving it smells like pancakes and syrup. I'm thinking, well, that's kind of a good smell. pancakes and syrup when I drive this new Outback. Well, some things started happening with the car, and I took it to a different mechanic. Don's shaking his head. He knows where I'm going with this. It was, Bren, what was that thing with that Outback? Don knows. Oh, gasket. That's it. It was a head gasket, and it just means when you smell that smell that that's what's going on with the car. The mechanic I brought it to missed it, and I was invested in this car, you guys. This car was going to serve me. That $5,000 was going to take me to wherever I needed to go, and I wouldn't give it up. So I brought it to the new mechanic, and he fixed the car. And I'm happy to drive my car, and the car stops. And then it was something else. Now, a head gasket, now we're talking big money, like $3,000 to $5,000. So now I'm invested into this car for almost $10,000. And Bren's looking at me like, well, why are you holding on to this, Cindy? Because I invested in it. Because this is the thing that's going to take me where I need to go. I really had my heels dug in the sand. Then I had a dream. I went to sleep. I was in this car driving along, and there were two paths. I took that path less traveled, and I'm driving along. And all of a sudden, the road ended. And I'm like falling off a cliff in the car. But there was a big tree branch that caught the car right before it ended on the ground. And I'm sitting, and it was such one of those really vivid dreams. I'm sitting in the car, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm alive. It didn't crash. I'm not dead. I woke up and I realized that if I let go of this car and I find another way, that I will survive. So the next day, I listed the car. I told people, this is what I did to the car. This is how much I spent. And someone wanted to buy it. I didn't recoup the money I put into it, but I did recoup the original investment. I took that money and I went and got on the Honda lot, used Honda Element, which I loved, and that car served me. I say this story for many reasons. Because I was stuck in that rigidity of I made an investment. This is going to work. I wasn't willing to let it go, and it cost me a lot of money. And because I had that dream, bless you, because I had that dream that told me I will be okay. That's what the dream told me. I'm going to survive this. It's okay to let it go. That Honda Element I had was like one of the best cars I've ever had. In fact, I sold it at almost 170,000 miles for $7,000 because everybody wanted that car. They don't make them anymore. So, what we learn in Science of Mind is that life is always creating new. It's always expanding. It's always changing. And that our universe is not static. We try to be static. We try to dig our heels in and stay where we are, but it just can't serve our lives when we do that because there is a creative intelligence in all of us. See, faith is not being certain about the outcomes. Faith is trusting in the presence and moving through uncertainty. or maybe taking that road less traveled. I like it that I was remembering this dream as I was working on this, and I thought about that dream, and I specifically went down that road that was less traveled instead of the road that everyone was going on. So here's my question for you. Is there a place in your life that you're demanding certainty? I still have those places. See, questioning is not a sign that we are weak. Questioning are signs that we are living in faith. Questions like, are you curious enough that you really want the answer? What is my next step? Questions are also a way to reframe whatever's going on in our life so that we can be courageous, so that we can come from a place of self-love. Did I want to keep trying to put more money into that Subaru to make it work right? Part of me did because I wanted to stay invested, but the bigger part of me knew it wasn't for my best interest. It was an act of love for me to pay attention to that dream and to do something different, to take that road less traveled. I do believe it is an act of self-love to follow the path that you're called to. So, again, in our book of the month, what Tama Keeves is telling us is that uncertainty is not an absence of guidance. There's always guidance. We always know what's best for us. She also says, often our deepest calling appears when old identities dissolve. When I finally let go of that identity of I picked the right used car and this was going to serve me for years to come, when I finally let that go, everything worked out. She also says that a soul grows through the willingness to not know, which Cassandra talked about last week. Being at home in the not knowing. So, what if a question is really a holy place? What if uncertainty is the place that Spirit can finally reach you and get your attention? See, we're here to make progress, not war. I know for myself that the many years in a spiritual lifestyle that I've used spirituality as a place where I have judged myself in the past. Hey, I know better than this. I have tools. Why aren't I using them? Anyone else do that? Yeah. It doesn't serve because healing doesn't happen through self-violence. It doesn't. Sometimes people have come up to me and asked me, well, you look so fit and you've lost so much weight, and how does that happen? I said, well, it didn't happen by beating myself up. I did that for a long time. It happened by loving myself for exactly who I am, whatever size I am, whatever fitness level I am. That's where healing and transformation happens. So, let's make a spiritual shift. Instead of fixing ourselves, instead of forcing ourselves, instead of conquering ourselves, let's listen to Spirit. Listen to those dreams. When I've had multiple friends tell me about the same book or movie, I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. How about we allow our own internal guidance to show us the way? How about we partner with our becoming? Partner with it. Don't try to make it happen. Don't try to swim upstream. And I can tell you that's pretty exhausting. I've been there, done that. Partner with what we're meant to be. So again, from Science of Mind, one of my favorite things is understanding that what we resist will persist. Because that's what we're thinking about. Oh, I don't have money. And then the next day, oh, I don't have money. And then you keep not having money. But if you live from that place of, oh, I've got $5. Yes. I can pay this bill with no worries. Yes. And then you see it start growing from there. What I want to say is that you and I, we're not behind. We're on the road. We're on our path. We're becoming who we are meant to be every moment of every day. Stop comparing yourself with other people. Everyone has their unique way of showing up in this world. Think of this. A seed breaks open before a bloom happens. A caterpillar dissolves before it becomes the butterfly. And transformation often feels very uncertain. I don't know how this is going to happen. But we get to live in that place. So this month, as we've talked about divine uncertainty, I want to talk about it as a devotional practice. And we have talked about that each week. So what if devotion to taking the road less traveled looks like staying open? Open at the top, we say in Science of Mind. What if it says that you're always teachable? I love it that Reverend Michael talks about beginner's mind. A lot of times when he sits down and leads a meditation, he tells us, do this like you've never done it before. Beginner's mind. Again, trust your inner wisdom. And how about this one? This is a really good one. Saying yes before you know each and every step that you're going to take. You have to start there. You have to say yes. You have to begin with a yes. So, the practices that get us to this place. Meditation. I know some people in this room do not like meditation. But I'm telling you that there's many ways that you can practice meditation. It doesn't mean sitting under the tree, folded up in silence. For some people, it might mean that. But you can live a mindful life when you're washing the dishes, when I'm walking the dogs, when I'm preparing for my day. When I'm in the shower, I'm not just taking a shower. I'm having a moment where I'm listening to my inner soul. I'm doing my work. Sometimes people need the sound to keep their mind still, and that's okay. Some people love guided meditations. Some people like eyes open meditations, just watching a flower or a little baby. Sometimes people want to be in that complete silent place. You do what works for you. So that's my invitation. If you don't have a meditation practice, start one. How about 2 minutes? That gets easy. Put your timer on. Then you up it. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No, you don't have to go hours unless you want to and you have the time to. And I've done that. I've been to different retreats where it surprised me when I opened my eyes that, oh my God, I just meditated for 2 hours. How did that happen? The only way it happened was being in that field and practicing all the time. So that's the first thing, meditation. The next thing, and the reason we want to do that is we really want to be great listeners. And I find when I'm in meditation, I always get some kind of download about what's my next step. And I'm a visual person. A business that I started back in the Bay Area, a whole logo downloaded when I was in meditation. I opened my eyes, and fortunately I had the skill set to go to my computer and create it. The next thing is releasing any ideas of timelines, right? We're divinely guided. Time doesn't rule us. Like I know young people that said, by 32 I'm going to be here, and by 35 I'll be there, and by 40 I'll be there, and it doesn't always work that way. So if you release the timelines, look, when I think about my journey of California to here, now that I look at it, it happened so fast. But there's a part of my human self that feels like, wow, I'm in my 60s. It took me this long to be doing what I love to do. But I don't have to put a time frame on it. Release those time frames. The next thing is questions. Ask yourself empowering questions and journal them. If you don't like to write, then pick up your phone and add the app of the recorder and record yourself. It's powerful. Ask yourself a question and just let yourself say what needs to be said or write what you need to write. The next thing is be your best friend. Compassionate self-talk. If you catch yourself saying, what's wrong with you? That is a signal to reframe it and say, oh, honey, what's right with me? What have I done today that really followed my path? Because that what's wrong with you thing is just more of the same stuff that causes us to be in that prison. Finally, just take a step. Once you find your yes, just take a small step. It doesn't have to be a leap off the cliff unless, Drew, that's what you want to do. Yeah. Or it can be something very small, like calling someone that you've meant to connect with that is doing something that you have always wanted to do. A small step. So those are some ways of practicing. We don't have to see the whole roadmap. Believe it or not, well, these days we have GPS, and that lady in the box is always telling me what to do, but we don't have to see the whole map. We just have to say yes. And all we need is the willingness to say yes. So what I'm getting to is there is a sacredness in our unfinished lives. And as we're alive, I'm telling you, life is not finished. If you think you got somewhere, there's more to do. There's always more to do. So, if you think you have it all figured out, I say good for you. But for me, if I think I have it all figured out, it feels like I'm disconnected from what is really mine to do. In other words, those mornings I wake up and go, wow, is my to-do list huge? What am I going to do first? I know I'm in the right place. If I wake up and I think, I know what this day is, that's a little signal for me. You're not playing big enough. So, Jim, it's all your fault. Jim's been posting these AI songs that he's been creating, and they're profound. And so when I was sitting with my talk, I said, I have some great material from the whole month about divine uncertainty. I think I'm going to play. So I put in, some different text from this whole month. And Raj is getting it queued up. Yes, no? Okay. So I just want you to listen to this. It was my first shot. I've never done it before. But if Jim can do it, I figured I could do it.
When the road goes thin and the map gives way, I don't call it loss, I call it holy space. What feels unknown to me is known by heaven's hand. My soul has heard it first before my mind could stand. So I let go, I unplunge my fist, I lean in close to the truth in there. Love yourself, trust your choices, divine uncertainty is not your ending. Love yourself, trust your choices. The soul knows first, and grace keeps sending. When the answer waits and the door stays shut, I don't force the light, I let it rise in us. Chaos is not the name, failure is not the mark. Sometimes the sacred start right in the dark. So I let go, I unclench my fist, I lean in close to the truth in there. Love yourself, trust your choices. Divine uncertainty is not your ending. Love yourself, trust your choices. The soul knows
Oh. So remember, you don't need to know everything to trust the journey. While you're on this road less traveled, release the war within. Let's honor uncertainty as a sacred path of becoming, and always love yourself and trust your choices. Let's pray. Just taking in a deep, deep breath of gratitude and love. Just so grateful for this day. So grateful for Jim showing me this fun tool. Grateful for this community and this month that we've had to discover the magic and power of divine uncertainty. That it's a sacred path. Mostly I'm grateful to know that there is only one. One power, one presence, whether you call it Mother, Father, God, Allah, Jehovah, Hashem, the way, universe, light, love, power, energy, oneness. There's only one. And it's in and through every mountain that surrounds us, every bloom and blossom, every animal, every sentient being. Because I know that is the truth, I claim and know it for myself, that I am the I am. The expression of the one. And I know this truth for everyone in this room, everyone online streaming, everyone that watches the recording of this service. Always connected, even when we humanly forget, always connected because it is who and what we are. The divine emanation of the one. And because we are here on purpose with a mighty purpose, I claim and know this for our lives, that if we're sitting here worrying about our body temples and a later diagnosis, that we remember that we were born 100% and that we can know that our soul is always, always whole and fulfilled, never broken. We hold the space for our body temples to let those cells go back to the way we came in. We also may be sitting here with concerns for our country and this world, but we get it. We get to show up as that peace we want to see on this planet. We don't go out there and force it upon others. We bring it. We bring the peace. We bring the love that we are to every conflict, concern, situation. And because we are of high consciousness in this community, it's a ripple effect where we get to affect our community, this community right here, the community of Salt Lake City, or wherever you may be seated at this moment. I also know that in this moment we have totally transformed and transmuted the worry of not knowing and uncertainty into a sacred practice, because we've done the work this month. So for this, I am grateful for answered prayer, grateful for this community, grateful for all these amazing teachers, for Ernest Holmes and his wisdom, for Tama Keeves and her wisdom, and for all the other teachers that come into our life every day, our friends, our loved ones. We're all teaching each other and reminding each other of of what we are: light, we are love, we are whole, we are healthy, we are abundant. So I just release it. I release this prayer time into the law, into these principles and practices, knowing before we even started praying, it was already done. So as it's released, we just settle in and let Spirit guide the way as we listen and we take small steps or big leaps into what is ours to do. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's that time where we get to practice another spiritual practice, and that is circulation. And the ushers will come forward as you prepare your gifts. And I want to say this. The universe operates through a dynamic exchange. In other words, we live in this reciprocal universe. What we give comes back. And I know that for myself. The more I've been able to give, the more I'm able to do and be with my finances. So the giving and receiving are just aspects of energy. That's what it is. Money is energy. Just like we are energy. So if you think about it, if you hold on to your energy and you don't share it, you kind of get stuck there. So that's all I'm saying. And the other thing I want to say is thank you all. Thank you for giving so that we can have this beautiful community. We can have this wonderful sanctuary and our room downstairs and a wonderful music program. Oh, speaking of which, hang on a second, Kevin. If you don't have your tickets yet for this Saturday, this fundraiser is all about supporting these beautiful artists here. So let's give them some love. It's really important, and we're so fortunate to have Sean Galloway here. Now, I know Sean is going to be at other places in Salt Lake this weekend, but he's not going to be with this band. He's not going to be with this sound engineer over here. He's going to be right here with us. So make sure you don't miss this event. And if you've never heard of him, check him out. Go on YouTube. He's got award-winning songs. Thank you for waiting, Kevin. Let's bless this by outstretching our heart through our hands and repeating after me. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We are so blessed.
Because we know, as we give, it comes back, multiplied abundantly. We are so blessed. And so it is.
Let's hear some more from Sofie Zane.
I was talking with members of the band, and they said that some of you may have lived through the 60s. Is that true? Do we have people? Okay. Then you might know this song. This one's from 1964. It was first recorded by the Christie Minstrels, and then John Denver covered it. It's called Today. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away ere I forget all the joy that was mine today. Well, I'll be a dandy and I'll be a rover. You'll know who I am by the song that I sing. I'll feast at your table, I'll lie in your clover. I'll laugh and I'll cry and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away ere I forget all the joy that was mine today. I won't be contented with yesterday's glories. I can't live on promises, winter or spring. This is my moment and now is my story. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away ere I forget all the joy that was mine today. Will you guys sing along for the last one, last chorus? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away ere I forget all the joy that was mine today. Thank you. Thank you.
Sofie, Zane. Sit down. Awesome. Yeah, I was there in the 60s. I remember that song. Reverend Cindy, thank you for that message. I was reminded in New Thought, we have this positive thinking vibe to keep our expectations high. And I notice with myself, I have attachments to those expectations. And that's where I get into trouble. It's great to have great expectations. Something else altogether to be attached to certain outcomes. So, good reminder. Thank you for that message. I want to encourage you to come to the Sean Galloway concert. He is so excited. He hasn't performed with a band in 4 years. He's never done a concert with a band on a live stream before. He has over 20,000 followers on Facebook. We are so fortunate to put the word out, and people can buy a ticket to get that link to watch that live stream concert. And if we can pack this house and have that energy mirrored back to us, it'll make a huge impact. If there's any way you could make it, we'd love to have you here. Light refreshments, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I look forward to that. After service today, we don't have choir rehearsal because Rich Smith is not feeling well. But we do have a new member orientation, kind of what's this all about, and yeah, plenty of members can now come because you don't have to go to choir rehearsal. So it'll be fun to do. It's great to be in on that, see what's going on currently with our organization, and to get some good reminders, and also show some support for those people that are new to the center and want to know more, and just to be in the room and experience that with them be great. Remember, practitioners available across the hall if you'd like a prayer. And I hope you have a blessed week. Let's look forward to the month of June without expectations that involve certain outcomes. All right, everybody, let's stand. Let's sing our closing song. New music coming next month. So sing this one out. Make it stick.